This is Dr. Simeon Roger, and welcome back. This is the fifth in our series of spiritual life videos. Now, for this one, I have promised to give you a very special, very powerful guided meditation that's going to teach you how to cultivate love and compassion automatically and with very little effort for everyone you see. What could be better? It will make you feel wonderful. Now, if you haven't watched the previous video on why we're doing all this about love and compassion this week, I suggest you go back to that one first. Today, however, we have this very special guided meditation. And, really, as we discussed in that first video, it's up to you how you want to proceed when it comes to cultivating love and compassion. You really have two alternatives. One is use your willpower, which always fails and makes you feel miserable. Or you can use a proper method. So today we're giving you one little piece of a proper method. And even this one little piece is tremendously powerful. So right now we're going to get into this guided meditation right away. The first part of this meditation is what you do when you're, sitting in a meditative position. You're at home, sitting on a cushion, on a chair, doesn't matter. And you'll do this part of the meditation here. The second part of the meditation happens when actually you go outside into the big wide world. You go out for a walk. Okay, so here we go. Ready? Don't be afraid to pause this at any point. You may want to pause this at various points along the way, and that's perfectly okay. And simply listen to my voice. There's no need even to watch the rest. It's simply instructions. So here we go. After you've relaxed into a meditative position and your mind is feeling calm, you can obviously focus on your breath for a little while to make this happen. Calm yourself down, bring yourself to a centered position. And once you're there, the first thing I would like you to do is think of someone who is very precious to you. Another human being who is very precious. It could be spouse, child, a friend, doesn't matter. Find in your mind someone who's very precious to you. And focus on this person in your mind. Consider how you would do almost anything for this person. Perhaps you even consider their happiness to be more important than your own. Continue to focus on this person until you feel warmth inside. You feel loving energy toward them. Feel that you want the best for them, that you want every blessing, every good thing to happen to them. And then, once you have cultivated the feeling to that point, you have concluded this first part of the meditation. Now, for the second part of the meditation, you're going to go out for a walk. And of course, you'll want to memorize these instructions very, very closely. And they're not complicated. As you go for a walk, with each person you see them as this precious person you meditated on. The person you meditated on previously is the one we'll call your most precious person. And as you go for a walk, consciously make an effort to see each person you come across as that most precious person. Obviously, if you're walking through a very populated area and seeing a lot of people, it's mentally impossible to do this for everyone. Just pick a few people at random. Now, if the person you're looking at is objectionable in any way, maybe they're severely overweight, maybe they're smoking, maybe they're using foul language or whatever, it doesn't matter. Still make an effort to see them as your most precious person. And this is where the method gains its true power. When you see someone who you find objectionable in some way, somebody that you would otherwise be tempted to judge in some way, see them as your most precious person. And realize that they have the same inherent value as your most precious person. They have the same inherent potential. And that they are, like your most precious person, someone who desperately needs to love and be loved. And consider that the only difference is that their objectionable features come from bad life experiences. Yes, make excuses for them in your mind. When you run across someone who is objectionable in some way, make excuses for them in your mind. The moment you're tempted to judge them, make excuses for them in your mind. See them again as this most precious person, just in a different guise. And this way, you start to see everyone as valuable and worthy of your care. If you practice this for even a few days, your relationship with others will change. You will really spontaneously begin to see every other person as worthy of love and care. And eventually, you'll be able to apply this method even to people you actively dislike. Whether it's the bad boss, the annoying relative, or whoever, you'll really be able to apply it across the board. Now, don't go there right away, because that becomes a more difficult challenge. That's why going for a walk and running into people you don't know is much easier. So begin with that before you go on to the people who really annoy you. Now, this meditation, this method, in fact, turns life into meditation, and it undercuts the human tendency to judge. So the negative emotions of judgment, anger, things like this, that can twist an entire, and can twist the human personality for a lifetime, these negative tendencies can be undone very quickly and very easily through this method. So this will prevent anger and judgment from arising and instead fill you with love and compassion, even for people you don't know, and even for those who you find objectionable in some way. So go and try it. If you do this, please let me know how it goes for you. I really want to know, because this method can make an incredible difference in your life. I'm Dr. Simeon Roger, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.